Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, listen, on the heels of this press conference this week, which had many of you hitting the panic button, a lot of you have been again to inquire, should you go out and start panic buying semi-automatic rifles, or what our state will soon probably call unlawful assault weapons? Well, you know, panic buy is a terrible terminology. I would prefer the term stock up. But I think it is a good question. It's one that one of our viewers posed to me on an email, and I think it warrants an answer, and probably warrants an answer right now. So let's spend a few minutes today and talk about how quickly would an assault weapon ban go into effect in Washington State. Okay, before we get going down the road we're going down, proud to announce that this video is being brought to you by Security Gun Club. That's right, the nicest indoor shooting facility anywhere in the state of Washington is located right here in Woodinville, Washington. Now, you've heard me brag about the facility enough, you've heard me brag about the people over there enough, and you've heard me brag about the training and curriculum they got there, which really does set them apart from everyone else in the industry. But this month, hey, if you're looking for a last-minute Christmas idea for a loved one, well, check them out at securitygunclub.com, because right here on their homepage, yeah, that's right, you can buy gift certificates for your loved ones. So whether you want to get a specific dollar amount and let them pick out what they want, whether you want to get them a gift card so they can sign them up for one of their classes, or you want to get them a gift card for a basic membership over at Security Gun Club, they have everything you need online right now. And listen, if you use the promo code WAGUNS22, that is WAGUNS22, all one word, you will receive 5% off. So for more information, visit them at securitygunclub.com. Okay, so I want to thank one of our loyal viewers, Joe Y. Joe Y was kind enough to send me an email basically saying, hey, listen, I'm a little freaking out about this potential assault weapon ban, and I need to know, should I start going out and panic buying now? When exactly would this ban go into effect? Now, let's lay some ground rules for what I'm about to do here. Number one, we know that they are definitely going to be pushing for an assault weapon ban. I know some of you are freaking out that I'm using the term assault weapons. That is the term that will be used in the legislature. They are pushing for a semi-automatic rifle ban. We do not have a bill numbered yet. We do not have a proposed bill. We do not know anything about this. So this is all speculative. Here's what we do know, okay? What we do know is that the legislative session starts on January 9th of 2023. We also know that the last day of the legislative session is April 24th of 2023, which means probably the last day to bring any bill to the floor for a final vote, up or down, is going to be April 23rd of 2023. This is giving the legislature roughly a little over 3 months to get bills pushed through. Now, we will be tracking all of these pieces of legislation, but if it's anything like last year's bloodbath of a legislative session, which operated on a relatively similar timescale and had an end date that was relatively similar, the effective legislation that was signed by the governor went into effect July 1st of that year. So, when do I anticipate, if, and that is a huge if there is a successful passing of a semi-automatic rifle ban, and if it is signed into legislation, and if it goes into effect on its effective date without an injunction or anything like that, when do I believe that will be? I believe it will be somewhere on or around July 1st of 2023. Now, does that mean all of you need to go out and start panic buying right now? No, because I don't like the terminology panic buying. Might you want to, I don't know, stock up? It is possible. We are hearing rumors that this bill will have a grandfather clause. Now, we're also hearing rumors that any firearm that's grandfathered may still need to be registered with Washington State. We are yet to hash those details out. Again, we haven't seen a proposed bill yet, but there is clear that they are going to be grandfathering these types of firearms in. So any that you currently own, or any that you own prior to the enactment of the law, hint, hint, would be grandfathered in. Now, many of you are like, great, I'm going to go find these, I'm going to buy these firearms. There's going to be a record of me purchasing these. And for that reason, at some point when they decide to undo the grandfathering and just seize all of them, they're going to come get them. Is that possible? Listen, that is an excellent question. We have to remember that in Washington State, anytime we purchase either a handgun or a semi-automatic rifle, the FFL does have to fill out a form and send that to the Department of Licensing, evidencing that you were transferred a firearm in one of those two platforms. That certainly would provide the state with the data points they need to know who possesses some of these firearms. However, and we have a video that will explain this a little bit further. I encourage you all to check it out. If we were to purchase lower receivers, what is placed on the 4473 does not evidence that it was a rifle, nor would the FFL be required to fill out one of these forms saying that they transferred to you a semi-automatic rifle. Of course, if you purchased an upper and all the other components necessary and assembled it yourself, there is absolutely nothing unlawful about that in any way, shape, or form. Again, I encourage you to check out this video for a more thorough discussion on that topic. When do I anticipate that if, and that is a gigantic if, an assault weapon ban would go into effect in Washington State? My prediction is July 1st of 2023. Listen, we'll have a lot more to cover about this. This fight is only beginning, and we are not going to roll over and die on this one. In the meantime, if you have any questions about this or anything else related to your Second Amendment rights, you know what to do. You can always contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or, of course, you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now, let's remember, part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching, and stay safe.